Hello guys, DJ Aaron here. Today we are going to do a OBS tutorial on this broadcasting dual channel. So just going to walk you through the basics of OBS. Alright, so I am actually desktop recording this right now. So what we are going to do is we're just going to go through a lot of the features. So I'm actually recording this with my webcam microphone. So we're going to go over the basics of OBS. So we're going to go into the settings. So like you could set the settings to like dark. You could set okay, you can set the actual setting to this one, or you could set it to whatever theme you want. It may take a few seconds to reply, apply. So there you go. You can have more of a kind of a teal, kind of bluish color. And then we'll have system, which pretty much gives you the kind of a light theme. But if you want to go dark theme by default, there you go. You can do dark theme. So you can do the output. You could show confirm dialogue when starting stream, show confirm dialogue when stop streams, or you could show confirmation dialogue when stopping recording or automatically recording streams or whatever. So you have other ones down here that are grayed out. I don't know if you can actually click on them, but apparently you can't. So you have source, alignment, snap. You could do snap sensitivity. You could do 10, 20, 30, even 40 if you want to, which is pretty cool. And you have it enabled. And you can snap sources to horizontal and vertical center. Hide cursor over projectors. Just a lot of different stuff. So there you go. You have stream, which has RTMP server. And then you have your stream key, which is pretty much not shown because it's not shown by default. But so basically how you add the stream key is you have to have your RTMP server if you're doing custom, and then you just like copy and paste your stream key and enter it into there. You could click the show button, it will show you your key. And if you have a secure connection on a site, you use authorization. So there you go. And then here you have your output settings. I like to do my stream at like 400. This way it gives me a little more leverage. So how you do that, you could do that. Or if you want to go 350, you could go 350. Give yourself a little bit of leeway with that. Software encoding, X264. Then we have audio bitrate. I leave mine at 96. You could bump it up to 128 or what have you with that. So audio bitrate is, pretty much your audio. The way this encodes is pretty much it encodes in AAC format. So you have AC audio in code format or audio format, so it will work with modern day audio codecs. Encoder preset, I set it to very fast. Now that may depend on the type of CPU you have. I have an AMD Ryzen 3 3200G. So depending on what your modern day CPU is, you can set it accordingly. Now, if you have something like a Threadripper, you go to ultra fast. I leave it to very fast. This way, it leaves a little headroom when I'm streaming for CPU utilization. Sometimes it will use a lot. Sometimes it won't. It depends on how your CPU instructs what is being done in software. So like for recording, I have my recording path set to the E drive, which is in show archives. That's where I'm recording this right now. I'm going to be moving this to a different folder after I'm done. So what I can do, if I wanted to, I could take this out of the show archives folder and record it in a different portion of the hard drive. I got a 4 terabyte Western Digital blue drive in the computer, so I could do all these archives. So depending on what your storage drive is, if you have a 4 terabyte blue, or you have an 8 terabyte hard drive or 10 terabytes, you can set up the actual record path with that, and it will work. For audio, you have, obviously I'm using the microphone right now. Now, if I was using my actual USB mixer, my USB audio codec would be set for OBS. If you have a mixer, you want to make sure your USB audio codec is set and all that stuff. And I'm actually using my microphone right now from the webcam, so the HD webcam C615 is set to that. Let's see. Okay, so sample rates and your channels, that also does vary. You want 44/100 kilohertz, which is CD quality. You go anything higher than that, you're going to get DVD quality. So typically, what you want to do, since this is grayed out, and I'm recording this right now, you want 44.1 kilohertz, and then you want your audio set to stereo. Decay rate, which is fast, this is just for your meters. You want your meter peak, you could set it to true peak, high CPU usage. So what you can do a true peak for your meters, but you're going to use more CPU. Your CPU is going to instruct more information just for the meters alone. Monitoring device default, you can disable audio ducking, which I have that disabled. I do the audio ducking through my talkover on my mixer, so there's really no need for me to do audio ducking in software. So, and then this is just your video portion. Video output is correctly active. Please turn off any output to change video settings. So this is gray because I'm using it for desktop capture. So I just leave everything to default because my CPU can handle it. If you're on an older system, like let's just say an AMD A10 or one of the older generations of Intel CPUs, you do want to change this. If you're on a newer system with a AMD Ryzen or one of the ninth generation core i3s or i5s, you can leave it set to default. I have hotkeys set. You can set different hotkeys. I have the number keys set, so if I stop recording, it's num key number 4. And to start and stop stream is num key 1 and num key 2, num key 3. You could set these up to different hotkeys. So I don't have any other hotkeys set. I mean, I could set hotkeys for virtual DJ. I could set it for my webcam, etc. So there's like different hotkeys you can set as well. And then we have advanced settings, and a lot of this stuff is grayed out except for, what is down there. So that's just basically an overview of everything that we have here in settings. And since I changed things, I have to you have unsaved changes. You want to save changes? Yes. And then now I can close that, and that's good. So I hope this is of help. Probably end up making another video eventually on how to do scene selections. But this is just an overview of like different settings you could set just right off the bat. But we do have enough time basically in this video now to go over the scene selection, since I'll do it in this video anyways. It's just a little overview. So right here is your scene selection. You can add different scenes. Like right here, I got some various scenes that are set right now because I do shows every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I have all my scene selections right here. And each source is like right there. We have desktop capture. So if I go to webcam, we have webcam. Then we have virtual DJ, which is not up. That's only active when the application is open. We have fade to black, which it does exactly what it does. It just fades it all pretty much to black. And then I can do that. So, and then I got my cam up logo. I got the BGRN DJ Aaron show slide and, BGRN logo, etc. So if there's any other scenes that I want to add, I could just add them. So if I go to my webcam, I'll have like a text thing, and then I'll also have a BGRN logo that I bring up during the BGRN shows. And then over here we have the duration of where you want to fade it. I have 32 milliseconds. I can bring that up more. So what I can do is if we go into that, you see how it fades out slower now? And that's pretty much how that goes. So it's pretty much slower. So there you go. Like I said, over here is your audio mixer. You have your volume meter for each source. Right now I'm not on the mixer like I was saying. But if I was on the mixer, I would have stereo meters just like that. Right over here, you have your transport controls. You have start stream, stop recording, start and stop recording. You have a pause button. So like if you're doing higher quality recordings, you have a pause button. You have studio mode. What studio mode does is just does, an output layer and a preview layer. So that's what that does. And this is just a shortcut to your settings. So if you click it, it just brings up your settings. So it's just a shortcut kind of button. So hit exit. It exits out of OBS. So you're not like hitting the X all the time, which is nice. And then right here, you got your fade and transitions. You have your cuts. You have your wipes and stuff like that. I need to add some of those transitions back because, like I said, this is a new computer and I have to add certain transitions back. So, you know, if you're on a computer that you've had for a long time, a lot of that will stay. But I had to like reset everything after I built this machine. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Peace out, practice and enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one.